Yo, Tariq in the Bull City of North Kakalaki. See more better here with 420eyewear.com, but call me Mo Better, because I'm have you seeing Mo Better, definitely looking Mo Better, and show everyone else how I bring that love and feeling back to glasses. When I cut your Transitions Photochromic green lenses with DuraVision anti-glare from Zeiss for your new 420 eyewear. This model is the Dank. I'll go through all the other models for you. And let me start off by saying thank you very much, Tariq. You are the man. Someone's got to be the first, and that is you. You are getting the first pair of glasses made, my very first video for 420 eyewear. So you will have something special. The very first pair coming off the assembly line. I don't even have my pair ready yet. I'm going to make that in tomorrow or the next day. But this is the Dank. I'll go through all that. I'm about to install prescription lenses, making these both medicinal and recreational. How's that? Here at 420eyewear.com, our prices aren't high, so you can be. That's right, I said it. So, or which do you like better? Why have 20/20 vision when you can have 420 vision? But yeah, I'm going to take some really cool frames that I designed. I am a licensed optician here in North Carolina. I have personally cut tens of thousands of pair of glasses for everyone else, and I realize I am just a cover band. I've been putting lenses in other people's songs, and I decided, you know what? I want to write my own songs. So I'm just getting started. So let me pop out your original demo lenses, which say 420 on the lens, and which you will be receiving all of that. And of course, let me back up. I should have had this ready. I'm going to assign this a barcode number so that years from now, should you ever need new lenses, I can mail them right to your home, and you're going to see how to pop them in. You are Secret Agent 2394, or as I like to say, installment 2394 of my 330 million volume series of making a pair of glasses for every stoner in America. And let's go ahead and get started with Secret Agent 2394. I pop out the original demo lenses. I'm going to put your frame into the tracing element of my blocker and hit start. A little stylus is going to pop up, go around, trace the inside bevel of the right side of the frame before doing the same thing on the left. Here at 420eyewear.com, where everyone loves a bargain and no one is disappointed in quality. You buy any 420 frame that I offer, and you'll receive one free pair of clear single vision prescription lenses or non-prescription fashion lenses. My receipt has my federal ID tax number, so if you have vision insurance, all you have to do to submit my receipt, you will get what's known as I'm not in network for your insurance. You will receive your out-of-network reimbursement. Now, if you have health savings account flex dollars, you can use that on here. Now, my website, you can use any credit card to pay. I use PayPal, but PayPal does not accept health savings account flex dollars. So if you have that account and you want to buy any of the glasses from me, you just got to call me up on the phone. Go to the contact me page of the website. It's got the email and the phone number. Call me up and I will take your payment over the phone and then get these shipped. So that is the shape that I'll be cutting tonight. We're going to move on to the next screen. We're going to enter your pupillary distance, which is 33.5 for the right. The computer starts at 32.5, so I'm going to tap this plus button twice. It goes up in 0.5 millimeter increments. I want to raise the optical center height up to, let's do 24. I'm going to mark that on there. We're going to go 3 above, cut that at 24 high. So now I need to get your lenses prepped. These are the Zeiss lenses. Single vision spherical lenses, 1.59, which is the refractive index for polycarbonate, Photo Fusion Pioneer Green with DuraVision Chrome anti-glare. So your right eye reads -3. Of course, this one is marked right. You have the power on there, -3 from Zeiss. Take the lens out of the protective sleeve, put it into my Marco 101 lensometer. Put the power drum on -3, rotate the lens, actually, to find the optical center. Now these are spherical lenses, so it doesn't matter which way the lens is rotated. I'm going to put, actually that's upside down, let me turn it this way. Which is the right lens? We're going to do it like this. We're going to do it like this. Put 3 dots on your lenses, although really I only need the center dot. and this is the right lens. We're going to place that onto a platform, do the same thing now for the left lens, which reads -275 sphere, -275. What's the thinnest point? It's about the same all over, but let's just see. Put the power drum on -275. Put the lens in, rotate until the spherical component comes into view first. Again, put that dot there. This is the left lens. Now, if you guys missed any of that, let me recap. No, okay. Free bad jokes with every pair of glasses sold. Now, the one thing I like about Zeiss is they document everything. So again, this is the right lens, single vision, spherical, 1.59, which is the refractive index for polycarbonate, which I'll tell you about the characteristics of that lens in a little bit. Photo fusion, Pioneer green, and you have the power. The center thickness, we're going to do the same thing for the left lens. And you're going to get the original packets, so you know that you're getting original Zeiss photochromic lenses with the anti-glare coating. And because I document everything. Now again, if you guys missed any of that, let me recap. I know you're moaning, but you'll be telling that joke later. So, this is a block, or as I like to call them, Jenny from the block. I need to attach this to your lens while it is cutting. So I need 2 double-sided adhesive stickers, of which I've got them here. The black side is the sticky side. Stick this onto the first block. Do the same thing now for the second one. Place the first one on the platform, pull the paper away to make the black side sticky. That silver button on the back is a magnet. It's going to do its job twice. The first time it's going to attach itself to another magnet there in the arm. And that black dot, is the blue cross is the geometric center of your frame. If you were to measure vertically and horizontally, that's where it would sit. Your eye is just above that in inset. So I'm just going to get that lined up in there. Now, if you had any astigmatism, I would have 3 dots in there. It would tell me that I have to orient the lens just perfectly. But for this one, it doesn't matter where it goes as long as it's large enough to fit, which it is. The green outline is the shape. That outline, that is my thumb, that is my index finger. Give me a little shout out to the pinky. That's my pinky in there. So we're going to magnify it again, place that black dot right in the orange crosshairs. I measure vertically and horizontally. Hit that button. The arm's going to come down, place the block onto the right lens. We're going to do the same thing now for the lens that ain't right, which I can identify with. I ain't right either. Pull the paper away to make the black side sticky. Line up the magnet. Pupillary distance for the left eye, 34.5. So I'm going to tap the plus button twice. It goes up in ½ millimeter increments to 24.5. Keep the same optical center height. Get everything lined up in there perfectly. Check to make sure the lens is large enough to fit, and it does. Hit that button, the arm comes down, places the block onto the left lens. Now this is the edger. This is what's going to do all the work while I run my mouth. It costs $40,000. It weighs 200 pounds. I recommend everyone go out, buy their own, put it on your kitchen counter. Then you can cut your own lenses at home, and you won't need this guy with the 2 thumbs and the bad jokes to do it for you. The actual cutting wheel is this diamond crusted wheel that's going to grind away your lens material from this size to this size. This wheel in the center that has that little channel or valley, that's what's going to put the V-shaped bevel on the lens so it stays inside the bevel of the frame. So I'm going to wake up the computer. This is job ID number 2394. 2394. So these are polycarbonate lenses. If they were plastic, high index plastic or Trivex, I would select that, but we're going to stick with that. I'm not going to polish the edge of the lens because it's not going to be seen. I'm not going to put a safety bevel on the front convex surface of the lens, but I am going to put one on the rear concave surface of the lens. And even though no portion of this lens is going to protrude from the frame, I'm still going to show you in a minute why I do that. So I'm going to press the block on there firmly, place the magnet into the chuck, or as I like to call it, the Charles, because I just don't know this machine well enough to call it Chuck. I know, free bad jokes with every pair of glasses sold. Hit the green start button, the door closes, the clamp shuts, the lens is going to be traced by 2 white styluses, making sure that it's large enough to fit into the frame first go around. And you can see as it's tracing the shape of the right lens. And then the old carpenter saying measure twice, cut once is measuring the thickness of the lens at every point to know exactly and precisely where to place the bevel, so you have the least amount of edge thickness showing, of which I predict you will have none with your prescription in this frame. Now I do cut very strong prescriptions all day long for free when you buy any frame from me. And that does become more critical, but for now I think we'll be all right. Now, the light you see flickering in the background is water. That's there to catch the optical sawdust as it comes off the cutting wheel. Polycarbonate lenses cut dry, where plastic, high-index plastic, and Trivex cut wet, meaning that water sprays onto that lens for the duration of the cutting cycle. Now, water will spray onto your lens, Tariq, but only for the last 20 seconds to wash away any optical debris or optical sawdust as you see beginning to form on your lenses. But your lenses are made out of polycarbonate, which is 40% thinner and lighter than regular plastic. They are virtually unbreakable. These are high-impact ballistics grade lens material. The same lens material our soldiers wear overseas in combat zones to protect their eyes from shrapnel and from flying debris. It also has 100% UVA and UVB protection built into the lens. We know what the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays can do to your skin, where your eyes are 8 times more sensitive than your skin. So you have permanent sunscreen for your eyes, unlike the lotions, creams, and sprays that need to be reapplied every few hours when you're in direct exposure to the sun. This is permanent and never needs to be reapplied. If you notice your lens is completely flat, just like a nickel, if I were to take it out, it would stand up on the counter on its own. It's just about to drop down onto the bevel wheel to get the V-shaped bevel, the knife-like bevel, if you will. A dull knife like myself, but a knife-like edge nonetheless. Your lens will be so sharp when I'm done that you'll be able to cut through a piece of wet tissue, providing you soak that tissue in a bucket of water overnight. Then, using all your strength, use your lens to cut through that tissue, you might be able to cut it. But no, you also have the Transitions Photochromic Green, which I'll demonstrate later. You have the Zeiss DuraVision anti-glare coating, which is 3 features in one. The 3 features is that it reduces glare when driving at night, particularly driving at night in the rain. But street lights, stoplights, computer screens, overhead fluorescent lights and such. So the water you see spraying means is in the last 20 seconds. The second feature of the anti-glare coating, it goes by the initials ARC, which stands for anti-reflective coating. So when someone's looking at you, they're less likely to see their reflection in your glasses, so it makes for much better eye contact. Plus, if you take a selfie, which you gotta do rocking these bad boys, but if you take a selfie, you're less likely to see your phone in the camera, and if someone takes a picture with a flash, you're less likely to see the flash. Now, the third feature that I like, but hang on, I'm just about to open this door with my mind. The third feature that I like, the practical side, it comes with the industry's hardest scratch coating. You like that? I can do other things with my mind. I can melt ice with my mind. I just got to stare at it for a couple hours, but then I can melt it. Scientists have tried to figure out why. They don't know, but I can actually melt ice with my mind quicker in the summertime than I can in the wintertime. Nobody knows why. It's just one of those great mysteries in life. Smoke up, see if you can figure it out. So I just use my thumbnail to get all the optical sawdust off the edge of the lens. I'm going to see if it fits first time around. The reason why I put the safety bevel on the back surface of the lens, I don't want any rough edges left over from the cutting cycle, so that as I press your lens into the corner, by the way, years from now, should you ever need new lenses, I'll show you how to pop them out, but to put them in, I have the side I'm closest to me I'm working on. I'm not trying to reach across, I'm doing on this side. But tuck it in at the outside corners first. Using your thumbs, press down the nose, it snaps right in. Look at that. So we're going to flip this over to L, place the left lens into the Chuck, the Charles, the Chucky baby, the Chuckarama, the Chuckster, or tonight I'm calling it the Tariq. Hit the green start button. The door closes, the clamp shuts, the lens will be traced again by the 2 white styluses, this time making sure it's large enough to go into the left side of the frame, and you can see as it's tracing out the left side. And again, measuring the thickness of the lens at every point to know exactly precisely where to place the bevel so you have the least amount of edge thickness showing. Tariq, look at that. Even with your prescription in this frame, you got no edge thickness. Look at that. You got nothing. You got nothing there, I'm telling you. So let's go ahead and take this block off. Add my sticker to my sense of accomplishment pile. Throw that back in there. I'm going to come down here to, let's grab that, dry off your lens. There's still 1 black dot left on there. Let me darken that so those at home can follow along. I'm going to put it in over in my lensometer. This is what's known as final inspection. I'm going to check the power of your right lens, which is -3. I am getting exactly that, -3 in the red. If I turn back to 0, minuses are in red, pluses are in black. Pluses magnify, minuses minify, and we're at -3. That's because the unit of measurement we use in the optical world is called a diopter, spelled D-I-O-P-T-E-R, starts at 0 and goes up in quarter increments, 0.25, 0.50, 0.75, 1. You have 12 steps of far-sighted correction. You're on the 12th rung of a ladder. Now, up close with your glasses off, you can see everything great. But your lens, your eyeballs naturally magnify, but once things get beyond arm's reach, they get blurry. So you have 12 steps of far-sighted correction. You have no astigmatism correction. Uncorrected astigmatism makes 6s and 8s look alike, or the letters P and F. Now, if you're left eye, we're going to get a final value of -275. You're on the 11th rung of the ladder. Now, this frame and lens combination, I am the Warby Parker of 420. Your frame and one pair of clear lenses is $99. No matter what frame. Well, actually, I have two frames. I have one frame here. I'll get to that. But the photochromic green, gray, brown, or blue, and let me show you the blue. I've got them in my Oakleys. Your lenses are going to turn green when you go outside, but these turn blue for $99. The DuraVision anti-glare is $69.99 for a total of $267. Now my lenses are blue that I have here in my Oakleys. I can do gray, brown, green, or blue. Let me put mine back on so I can see what I'm doing, yo. But yeah, you got the green, so a total of $267. Now, a lot of people on the internet are having to charge tax. I don't. I'm in North Carolina. North Carolina considers eyeglasses a medical device. There is no tax on medical devices. And while I have a minute, so this is the Dank. This is the larger eye size, comes in 54. It has the, in fact, let's just show you some. Here is a lens from a Ray-Ban 2132 New Wayfarer. I'm going to pop it out of this frame, put it in that one, and that's about what your lens is going to look like when you go outside, that Ray-Ban green. Got to keep with the green. But that's how close they are. So if anyone wants a pair of these, go and try on the Ray-Ban 2132 New Wayfarer, size 55. They come in a 52. This is the 52 eye size. Comes in a 55 and now a 58. Make sure you try on the 55. It'll be written on the inside of the left temple. But that'll give you an idea how this frame will fit on you for anyone who wants to buy one of these. Put this one back in. This is the medium size frame. This one on the website is called the Dank, D-A-N-K. This one, the medium size, is the Kind Bud. It is the same size as the Ray-Ban 5228, size 53. It only has a green leaf on one side, 420 on the other. This is the toned down one. Some people, hey, if you're going to walk up to the bell, ring it. Some people just want to take part in the culture, don't want to be all out there, be a little bit on the DL. That's what this frame is. One green leaf on the right temple, 420 on the left. This frame is called the Nugget, this little round nugget. Same thing, it says 420 on the left temple and a one single pot leaf on the right. Now this frame sells, these two, the Kind Bud and the Dank, sell for $99. The Nugget sells for $124. That's because it comes with one pair of polarized rare earth magnetic clip-ons that snap right onto the frame. Now this is at $124. If you want two clips, that is possible. That'll be $149. The reason the two clips, some people work outside, they want something for, you know, if they're mowing, weed eating, mulching, any of that stuff, landscaping, mechanics, but they might tendency to scratch it. You'll have a second brand new one to keep in your car. Or how many people just have one car anymore? A lot of people have two, or your spouse. Keep one in your car, keep one in your spouse's car. That way when you hop in there, you've got sunglasses in every car. Or if you lose one, you got a backup. Now I do sell these. If you want extra clips, I sell them in 2 packs for $50. But yeah, they're available. They're $25 each. You can get as few as you want or as many as you want. But it will come with one for $124, or you can get two for $149, just $25 or more. You get it? You're doing the math? All right, so let me take the lens out, run my thumbnail around to get the optical sawdust off. Grab your frame out of my lensometer. Tuck the lens in at the outside corner, push down at the nose. It snaps right off. The block came off. The black dot is on there better. So we're going to come down here to the lensometer, put it in over the black dot. Read the power, and I'm getting minus 275, one tick mark away from 3. We have 2, 2 1/4, 250, 275, and then 3. That's the unit of measurement for the left eye, 275. Now your right eye PD is 33.5. Your right is, let's try this again. Your right eye, 33.5. Your left, 34.5 for a total of 90. No, wait, I'm mathed wrong. 68, 33 and 34 is 67 plus half a millimeter each, 68. So I'm going to take this out, turn the card around, place the PD stick, pupillary distance stick, against my thumb on your right lens. When we hold it up to the left lens, we're getting 68 millimeters, so that is cut perfectly. I want to check the optical center height. Again, this is what's known as final inspection. The optical center height is 24. Not to the bottom of the lens, but to the middle of the plastic at the deepest portion of the frame. We're getting 24 millimeters, so that is cut perfectly. That is cut perfectly. Now, this is the time in every video that as I clean the lenses, but before I do that, in order to change the lenses years from now, all you have to do is thumb your nose at the idea. With your thumb at the nose. Of course, I'm grabbing the lens by both hands so it doesn't fall on the floor. Put your thumb over the other one. Now you can, I put the frame and I kind of torque it a little bit. You're not going to hurt the frame. Just push downward, out comes your lens. To install the new lenses years from now, or if you want polarized sunglasses or anything else, again, have the frame up with the temple tips pointing down. You had these up to pop them out. Turn it this way, tuck it in at the outside corner, push down at the nose. The reason why I push down the nose, this is the thickest part of the frame. I don't want to apply force at the thinner. I'm going to do that at the thickest point. But as I was saying, this is the portion of every video that as I clean your lenses, I mentioned there's free shipping anywhere in the US and its territories. But when you get these in the mail, there is a small chance, very small chance, these could be too loose or too tight. However, there is an 80% chance that one side is going to sit higher than the other. That's because 80% of people have one ear that is higher than the other. And I'll show you, I'm part of that 80% in just a moment. But because of that statistic, 99% of all optical shops will do free adjustments if you ask them. But I'm going to get them in standard alignment first, also known as a 3-point stance. The 3 points are 1, 2, and the bottom of the frame being 3. I set them on the counter and press down. There is no wobble. Now these are my Ray-Bans. When I press down on the counter, they wobble on the counter, but they sit level on me. So just stop by your local optical shop. Just tell them if it's too loose or too tight or high on one side. They'll know what to do. It only takes about 30 seconds to a minute to adjust a pair of glasses perfectly. And I'm just about to expose, well actually let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to activate your lenses, meaning I'm expose them to a strong burst of ultraviolet light. Now, as you can see, it takes about 30 to 45 seconds for photochromic transition lenses to darken. A little bit longer when you come back inside. 45 seconds to a minute, minute 15. Now, Tariq and everyone else watching, this is important. All photochromic transition lenses turn dark on day 1 and continue to darken. Every day for the first 2 weeks they're exposed to the sun. After that, they will work for years at maximum performance. The only time they won't work is if you're behind the windshield of a car. Your windshield absorbs the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays from entering your car to prevent your dashboard from cracking from sitting in the sun all day, and that's why they don't turn dark in a car. Now, if you have a convertible or a motorcycle, they will darken. So again, let's grab that Ray-Ban lens. How's that look? That's pretty good. That is green. And as I keep talking, a minute from now, they'll be back to virtually clear. Now, the other thing about photochromic transition lenses, they will also get darker in hotter weather when it's 85 and below than they will when it's 95 and above. But I remind everyone, when it's 100 degrees outside, you're miserable, they're miserable. Nobody works 100% when it's 100 degrees outside. We all work much better when it cools off. So anytime it's lower than 85, they'll get very dark. Now, there is a photochromic transitions extra that will get dark in hotter weather and will get 30 to 50% dark behind a windshield. and it comes in gray only. Now, the other nice thing about these lenses, again, 100% UVA and UVB protection. In fact, Zeiss offers more UV protection than any other lens. It goes up to 400 nanometers. That's why they have partnered with the American Cancer Society, because they offer more UV. Think of these as sunglass protection dark while they are clear. They also will block about 30 to 50% of the harmful blue light emitted from today's electronic devices, such as cell phones, tablets, computer screens, and of course the #1 source of blue light on our planet. Anyone? Bueller? The sun. Now, if you're in a grow room, because this all started, I did a pair of glasses for a guy who's a professional pot grower in Colorado, and he's underneath the lights all day long and needed protection. So that's what I got for him. Now, if you're just a recreational wearer or user, no pun intended, these are going to work great for you. If you make your living in a grow room, please consider my lenses. You need to protect your eyes from the harmful ultraviolet rays coming from those HIDs and high pressure sodium lamps. These blue light lenses will help prevent against macular degeneration caused by overexposure from UV. There is no cure for macular degeneration, so wear these lenses. All of my lenses will have 100% protection. Now again, these are medicinal and recreational. Anytime you buy any frame from me, they will come with one free pair of clear single vision prescription lenses or non-prescription fashion lenses. If you just want the UV protection while you're in the grow room or when you're outside or doing anything, any grow op you have, or just hanging out chilling, you'll have the protection. Now, this same frame, of course, while the lenses, I can offer these as sunglasses with gray lenses, with green lenses, and this is what yours looked like a minute ago. In fact, let's go ahead and activate them again just to show you. I can also put brown lenses, but why would you put brown frown in a black frame with the green lenses? So yeah, yeah, this is the Dank. You want, hey, if you want brown, I'll do it. You know, I'll sell you what you want. I'm your 420 dealer. So, but same thing. If you want a smaller size sunglass for women, or just you don't want a large size like this, I can do it with a green lens. I can do it with a gray lens. I can do the photochromic transitions that turn from clear to either green while you're outside. Look at that. These turn into shades whenever you step outside, and in a minute from now it'll go back to clear. But I can do the gray and the brown. Now this one, that's the kind bud, the medium size. The Dank is the largest. The nugget, that little round nugget, that comes with one polarized clip-on. If you do, this is a classic shape for sunglasses. This has the keyhole bridge. The other two have what's known as a saddle bridge. If you were to put this on a horse, just like a saddle. This is called a keyhole bridge because the old vintage homes have a skeleton key type of door lock, and that's what this is. Now, classic styling, this on its own would make for a nice pair of sunglasses. So again, I can do them with green lenses, or gray lenses. I can do both tinted or polarized. So whatever you like. I can do mirror coatings. Do I have my booklet here? I don't. I can do silver, gold, green, blue, red, pink mirrors. I'm about to do one with a green mirror in a few days. I can do the transitions extra active with one of the flash mirror coatings so it's clear inside. And then when you go outside, it turns either silver, gold, green, ding, 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 winner, winner, chicken dinner, blue, gray, red or pink mirror. So it literally looks like a sunglass mirror when you go outside versus just a green or gray color like the sunglasses. So again, the Dank and the Kind Bud sell for $99 complete with single vision. Single means you just need them for distance or just computer distance, crafts. So you do anything at arm's reach, cooking, cutting vegetables on the counter, working on your hydro system, that's intermediate range. Reading glasses are designed for a bent elbow. Elbows touching your sides, arms bent at a right angle. If you need to see up close to roll a joint, to pack a bowl, I can do glasses for that. You can wear them down your nose, look over the top of them to see everyone in the room, watch Netflix and chill, and then look through the bottoms to roll a joint or pack a bowl, a dab, wax, whatever you want to do. Vaporize. That's what reading glasses are. Now I can do a classic line style bifocal for all you old hippies out there who want to wear that. I'm wearing the invisible no line progressive because I'm over 40. I've done my years. I have built hydroponic systems in the 90s and up until about 2005 when I got out of the game, went back to school, got licensed in this. But I can do any type of lens. I can do a polarized sunglass. I can do polarized with mirror coating. If it can be done, I can do it. I am a licensed optician. That's what's going to differentiate me from everyone else out there on the internet. In fact, this is a VIP service. You're going to have a licensed optician that reviews your order, that orders your lenses to match the curvature of the frame, to cut the lenses, to ship, package, and email you. I will inspect every prescription to make sure that it looks right. I'm going to ask you to upload a picture of your prescription and verify your pupillary distance so everything is perfect. I am a medical professional. I just happen to like cool eyewear. So, and again, I realize I've been cutting designer frames for Ralph Lauren, Harley Davidson, BMW, Ray-Ban, Oakley, Versace, Cazals. But I realize I'm just a cover band. I've been putting lenses in other people's songs. I want to write my own songs. Now, these are the first 3 models. Within 6 months, there'll be more. Everyone knows about 3D printing, although really it's 3D manufacturing. This is 3D printing. They can print all the way on there. This coat that I'm wearing, by the way, I can use this to clean your lenses. It reminded me of these frames. Anyone out there with one of these suits, you know you got to get the frame so you can match and accessorize. I need to get some green shoes, but I got them. I just forgot to bring them in. I know. I was going to do everything, but then I got high. They all come with a hard shell clamshell case with a 420 cleaning cloth. Now I tried to time it that these would be ready, but the frames came in first. I was going to have them ready, Tariq, but hey, I got high. I can't. I forgot to do it. I won't lie to you. But I'm sober as a bench judge now, making sure that these were perfect. I do the final inspection. I was a licensed optician. Make sure the prescription and pupillary distance, optical center heights are perfect. Do me a favor, if you've liked what you've seen, like this video, subscribe to my 420 Eyewear YouTube channel, and click the bell icon so you can get notified as more lens combinations and frame colors become available. But the 3D printing, I'm going to take pictures of buds and have some sticky icky on there, all the way on there, different ones, some purple, some strawberry cough, some everything. The sky's the limit. I'm just getting started. Bookmark this channel. Follow me so you can see as the frames come along. I'm the only person in the world doing this. You can email me if you have any questions at info@420eyewear.com. Follow me on Facebook, 420 Eyewear, Instagram, 420 Eyewear, Twitter, 420 Eyewear. Again, this is for people who love cannabis. And of course, I'm the Warby Parker of eyewear. Glasses complete starting at $99. Again, our prices aren't high, so you can be. Why settle for 20/20 vision when you can have 420 vision? So thank you for watching. Please share this video on social media. If you think you know someone else who would want to see this, please prevent me from going to work for corporate America. Help me blow up and be the Michael Kors or Tommy Hilfiger. Who else is doing it? Don't use those as an example, but just help me be the 420. Just help me blow up. All right, that's all I'm saying. Come on, work with me. Come on. I've put in the years. I've built my own hydroponic systems and continue to do so. My birthday is during the Cannabis Cup in Amsterdam. I would go over every year, get the seeds. Well, that's all I'm going to say about that. But because at the time, I don't want to say anything incriminating. But yeah, so all the frames will come with cases and cleaning cloths. Tariq, I'll have to get back with you on that. Thank you for watching. And now hopefully everyone else will realize how I bring that love and feeling back to glasses and show you how you can wear medicinal prescription eyewear that's both medicinal and recreational. Thank you.